Hello, it's Eyewitness report on Channels Television, where those shots you sent to our portal get the right frame. I am Chris Laments. Alara Mimo Canal in Aurelia Agege is not serving us well. That's according to the residents of Shoretire and environs. The Agege Bridge project must not be abandoned. Residents want the Lagos state government back on site. The 2018 flood in Elebele community, Bayelsa state, leaves the economy badly beaten. Join us for these and more on Eyewitness Reports. The country witnessed one of the most horrifying floods in years as the rivers Niger and Benue overflowed their banks. Now, several states were affected, including Bayelsa. For many, life is back to normal, but not for the residents of Elebele community. The farmlands are having great difficulties producing, but the farmers still till the soil and prune what's left of their plants with the hope that their fortune might improve. Though the people of Elebele in Bayelsa state are also into fishing, the farmers among them cultivate plantain and cassava. But this year, there is almost nothing to harvest. A reason these residents had to travel far from her locality to purchase this cassava, which she said is quite expensive.
Now, loan they do, they buy and they carry do loan, but for my own, I be they use my own, but when my own spoil now buy they buy. As they see now, since morning I come off for house now, just now they return. See as they start the work for late time now. Now I go buy, and this small cassava way this year now 7,000 I buy. Because of the flood now, because cassava not there. You no go see cassava somewhere apart from high place. Now I go buy. This small cassava they tell you now 7,000. Transport never enter inside.
We water never come, plantain they cheap, but now we flood water don't come. Plantain do is 5,000. Before for now 2,500 we would they buy. See my people they follow me for pap because of hungry. Then they want me a day water side itself. Then they go working for water side. You tell what they see, don't too much for our side. Gary self, it don't cost. Water don't enter all the cassava finish. Nothing we will get. We dey suffer for here. Make government come help us do better thing for us.
The harrowing times upon the Elebele community is as a result of the 2018 flood that has taken the spark of their pursuit for the better life. The major road and bridge that connect the oil-rich Elebele communities is no longer safe, and the people feel it could collapse any moment if nothing was done to salvage it.
This is a major road that helps so many people, and because of the condition of the bridge now, it's really affecting so many people on business-wise and physically otherwise. So that's why we are appealing that the federal government and the state government and the chair should come to the head of the community.
It was during the flood that this bridge collapses, and this is a major road, very important to the people of the Elebele community and the number of environment communities too. This is a major road that links to Imiringi, Tosega, You can pass through this way to Okake, Yanagwa, and links to other area. Through this bridge, there are so numerous oil wells belongs to SPDC Shell that links to. So now that this bridge has been cut off too, it's really affecting our people adversely, to the extent that even farmers too, the flood destroy their farmlands, and this is a farming season. And they do carry crops to their farms, but as it stands now, they are finding it very difficult to have access to their farms, to their farm crops, to farm for the next for this present season. So we are calling on the multinationals like Shell and all the rest, more especially the Bayelsa State government and the government of Nigeria, to come to our aid.
In the words of Christopher January, a motorcycle operator, the road is now a death trap as its condition worsens daily. Nothing was done to salvage it.
This road is the shortest road to get to Miringi from Elebele. And during the flood, the water just swept away the bridge and it has collapsed. And till now, the bridge is all going down. The more it's going down. And we appeal that government or Shell, who is using all this road for the oil wells, should come and put the bridge right. And when they are doing it, they should do a more solid bridge, not the one that flood will come and sweep away. The bridge is as if you climb it, it will just collapse now. So it's a death trap. People are afraid of it.
54-year-old Oye Ikuru and his wife, Onunabai Ikuru, are indigents of a Elebele community who lost their building as a result of the 2018 flood. The parents of 8 children claim they could do nothing to save their life earnings from collapsing.
No way to see food eat. No way to train my children. No way when I go do to manage build this house. Now my children with me, now we are suffering. Now I'm still with my brother. My brother has 5 children. Him too is just managing his life. No way, we are just suffering.
I get 8 children, but as the flood come, it affect my house, affect my food, my cassava, my plantain. I don't even get where they stay with my children. Now here they manage, they cook, they eat, but they sleep. They carry my children, they sleep with my brother.
This fish farm also had its fair share of the losses caused by the flood. Mr. Selede Sariki is one of the agri-investors who lost all his investment made in this farm, worth millions of naira.
We have 16 ponds in this farm, and we stocked initially 4,000 fish in each of the ponds. So everything we stocked in total was 64,000 fishes before the flood came. And unfortunately, we were not able to rescue anyone. We could not harvest anyone. The flood took everything. As you can see, the level of the flood on the fence there is very high. It was very high, so nobody could even come into this bush to rescue anything. So we lost everything worth millions of naira.
The paramount ruler of Elebele community recounts the ordeal the community had gone through in recent times.
There are great losses. It has brought a big blow, very big blow to my community. The flood so affected the buildings, affected farmlands, and affected the crops. Also, a bridge that linked from Elebele community to Imirengi, precisely from well 24 to location well 15. Today, as you can see in my community, a lot of cries, a lot of hunger, and you don't need to blame them because the flood have claimed everything away from my community. And the government seems not to pay any attention to my people.
The length and breadth of this community tell a story of a people who have had an encounter with the forces of nature. While the children play apparently Oblivious of that fact, the adult must find ways to get their lives back to reckoning.